folks, I'm back. What I did this time, as you can see here, I put a towel down so that way the shavings and everything from the drilling won't get all over the counter and so forth as bad. And so this is what I do. I take my template here, my homemade template, and I'm gonna just corner it on the corners. And so I got an extra flashlight here, and so I can get the extra light so I can see, because my counters are dark. My counter doors are dark and stuff like that. So I got it right there. I just take it and get it started through the hole. Got it started. It's centered, 2 inches up and centered. Now I'm gonna just drill on through. Take the screw, place it on the back side, screw in the knob. And when I'm through and everything, I come back through and clean everything up, wipe everything down, and stuff like that. But this is so quick and easy to do. And that looks great. I'm gonna do the next one right beside it. Like I said, the markers on this side, I just flip it over, line up on this side. Got it lined up, looking good. Yeah. Get it started. Go on through. Take a screw, put it through the back side here, as you can see, and screw in the knob. And I picked these knobs up from the thrift store, enough to do this whole kitchen, and probably have a couple left over for $5. You know how expensive knobs are. And so these go perfect with my house. Everything is nickel plated and stuff like that in the kitchen, the fixtures and everything like that. So that looks great. So how does that look so far? Pretty even and so forth, as you can see. Yeah. And that's with a homemade template, folks, okay? So I'm gonna do the rest of the cabinets and I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Okay, folks, so I'm back again. And this time, I'm gonna do up top here, over the microwave. I got me a nice sturdy step stool to stand on. Make sure you have that and everything. Now we're gonna go on and do the same thing. Place the template. Make sure it's lined up the best you can with this iron in here. Get a hole started. Go on and drill through. I got my towel to cover my stove down there to catch all the shavings. All right. Put a screw through it. Screw it on. No problem. Again, we're gonna take my homemade template. This time we're gonna flip it over to the other side. Line it up again. It's a real simple process. It's not very difficult. As long as you got a little knowledge of how to handle hand tools, and you got a pretty good eye, bit of eye stuff. And pull it out some so the shavings will fall down onto the towel. Okay, put the screw in. Let's see how this comes out. Oh yeah, that's great. So you can see right here, I got these two. They look great. Lined up pretty good. Okay? So let's move on. I'll get back with y'all in a second. Alright, I'm zoom video again. So now I'm gonna play over my refrigerator. I got my towel down here, and just to catch the shavings, make it easier to clean up. Again, line up. Got my extra light here so I can really see good up here. and really see what I'm doing. All right, that looks great. Get it started. I'm going to drill on through. Got a whole drill. Test the knob. So it's very easy for me to do it this way, folks. With the little template, I can run on through and just get these done real quick. Same thing here. Line up my homemade template. Drill on through. The thing about it, if you're a hair off or so, you won't be able to notice it. I mean, thing is, with the naked eye, you want it to be able to show that it's pretty much even. It's not way off or nothing like that. And see, if you can see them too, they look real good there, folks. Yeah. So they're nice and even. I got them done. So let me see. I'm going to show y'all with all of it, when I finally get it all done and everything, than the ones I started off with down there and stuff like that. So let me get on and get some more done. And I'll be back with y'all in a second. Okay, so folks, I'm back. Now we're going to do the bottom cabinets. We got the top done. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this template where we had it this way for the top. We're going to flip it upside the other way for the bottom shelves, or doors rather. Do the same thing, line up your template, get the hole started, and drill on through. You want to make sure, of course, that you know which way your doors open, and so that you put the hole, place the hole accordingly. So my wife, she's at work. By the time she get home, I have these knobs installed. I have all this done, have the knobs installed, and it look very good. Okay, here we go again. This side now, same thing. I'm placing my template there. Make sure it's lined up. Get the hole started. Drill on through. So I'm gonna move along here, folks. I'm gonna go around and get all the kitchen done mostly on the bottom. Then I'm gonna show you how to install the handles. All right. Okay, so folks, I'm back. I got all the knobs installed. So this is where I started at over here. I got the ones on top done. The ones on the bottom. And then let's go over here. Got the okay, so that's all the pole knobs. Now I gotta put the handles on, and I gotta figure out that. I'm gonna go watch a couple YouTube videos on how to figure out that and come up with my own way of centering it and doing all that jazz and everything like that. And I'll show you a template I come up with. But I'm not a professional, of course, at this. I'm just doing this on a whim. And I found these knobs cheap at the thrift store, like I said, for $5 for a whole bag full of them. And I actually got 3 left over. I got 3 round knobs left over. I got plenty of handles for the drawers, because I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm gonna put a couple on these dummy drawers here, 8, 9. So And I got plenty and stuff like that. So I'll be back and I'll show y'all that process. Okay, folks, let me show y'all where I'm at now. I got my first pole handle on. I got it nice and centered. Let me show you how I was able to do that though. What I simply did was I made me a template out of cardboard, another template, okay? So what I did first is to make the template, I just simply measure the draw. So I measured the thickness of the draw from the draw, which was 5 inches, okay? And so I took a piece of cardboard, I measured 5 inches, I cut across. Next thing I had to do, I had to figure out, I had to put my drill holes for the handle screws. So what I simply did was took that same piece of cardboard, I found the center. So I took the 5 inches and I divided it by 2. It's 2.5 inches, right? And so that's my center line. I put my center line right down there, which came out to 2.5 inches. Okay? The next, I took that center line and placed my handle there. And then I just laid it down on the center line, and that's where I found the center for my screw holes. And I went on to drill the 2 holes for my screw holes. So next thing I had to do was take the handle and cut along the edges of the handle so that the piece of cardboard was no thicker than the handle. Because my draw widths are different sizes. Right here you can see. You see these 2 right here. And you see this one, the length is shorter. And so I could use this template on either one of the drawers I got in the kitchen. Okay? All I had to do was measure across this drawer. And it measured across, and it came out to 18.5 inches across. 18.5 inches across. So I took that and divided that. 18.5. I had to use the calculator because I'm not real great at math. But you just do 18.5 divided by what? 2. And what did that give us? That gave us 9.25 inches. And so I just measured 9.25 inches across to find my center. 9.25 inches. I put my center right there. I took my template center, this line going up and down here, this vertical line right here. I took that and placed it on the center of the drawer, and that's how I was able to center my handle. Right? If that's a little complicated for you and everything, you might want to go buy one of these gadgets. But I said that's too simple to go spend money on something like that when I can do it myself. Okay, so let's go to the next drawer. I want to show you the same thing. Here we go. We're going to measure across. It should be the same length as that one. It is 18.5. So I already know it's 9.25 inches. So I'm going to place my fingernail right there. Take my center template, take the center of my template, that vertical line right there. This vertical line right here. And I'm going to place it where my fingernail is at. And then I'm going to make sure that that is the width of the draw. Alright, you gotta, let me do that over. You gotta move there. That's the only thing. It ain't, so 9.25 inches across. And my template, I think, is off by 1/16 of an inch. So I have to compensate for that 1/16. Okay, so that's good there. Line it up. That's great. Now we're going to drill our holes, folks, for the handles. We're going to start it. Both holes. Alright. Now we're going to drill on through. It helps too to have a sharp drill bit to cut on through that. Great. So now what we're going to do we're going to place one screw in it, get one screw started. Okay. Got my battery powered screwdriver. Make it a lot faster. And we're not going to take it all the way down. We're going to get enough for it to catch and hold. We want to make sure that we get the other one started and make sure everything lines up good. Yeah, lined up perfect. Now we can go and tighten them both down. If that one tighten down some, go on to the next one. Yes. All right. Second pole handle is on, folks, as you can see. So there's two pole handles on. And now I got to do this draw. And I'll come back to y'all in just a second. And once I get a few of these done and show you the process. All right. Okay, so this case you missed it a little while ago. I'm going to show you real quick again. My template here, how I made it. I took the width of my kitchen drawer, which was 5 inches. I took a piece of cardboard, 5 inches. I cut it out all the way across. Then I took and found the center of the 5 inches, which would have been 2.5 inches, right? And then I put my center line for my handle, 2.5 inches in between the cardboard. So that way when I place the piece of cardboard on the drawer, it would be centered 2.5 inches from top to the bottom of the drawer. And then the next thing I had to do was take the handle, place it on my center line, and then I had to find the center of the holes on the handle. So that way the screws will go in evenly. And then I was able to lay the handle down like this and put a couple of dots with the pen and then drill the holes through the cardboard where my drill, the same size the drill bit would be. Okay, so now I got that. I took the cardboard and cut out the length of the handle. That's all I needed was this. I just needed the width of the thickness of the drawer from top to bottom. I needed the center of the drawer, which is the line in the middle. I needed the center of the screw holes, which I placed my handle on and found. And then I just need the length of the handle and cut out my template for. So that's pretty simple, right? So now, no matter what the length of my drawer is, right, I'm good because I got my template. So these should be the same length as the ones I previously did. 18.5. That's 18.5 inches in length. So you gotta be like me, take a calculator, put in 18.5 divided, of course, by 2. Gives us 9.25 inches. So I measured 9.25 inches across. Doesn't matter where I place the ruler. I'm gonna put it to the top so I can mark it with my fingernail. So 9.25 inches, and I have to give a 1/16 of an inch. 9.25 inches. I have to give a 1/16 of an inch because my measurement was a little off on my template. 1/16 of an inch off. So now I'm gonna take my template, my center line on my template, right? And I'm gonna center it with my fingernail. It don't have to be perfect. You're gonna get, we're just doing real rough. It might be off by a 1/16 of an inch or whatever, but believe me, you won't be able to see it because I did the same thing on the other ones already. Maybe lean back a little bit, eye it, and then you're gonna start your drill holes. You got your holes right there. Stop. Other side, same thing. Stop. Lay that down, go and drill your holes. now you got your holes drilled. Again, in case you missed it, you're simply gonna take one screw, place it in through the back side here. And you might have to break off a little piece of the shaving on the inside here. This is the first time I had to do that one, so let me push the drill through there again and make sure. Sometimes you might have to wiggle the drill around a little bit to make sure that there you go. All right. So we just want to get one of the screws started. And we don't want to tighten it all the way down. We just want to get it started. Again, easier to do with a battery powered screwdriver for me, because it allows you to put it have plenty of room to maneuver on the inside. Whereas you won't be able to do that probably that great with your drill. So we got that one started. Take another screw, place it on the other side. Get it started, then we can tighten both of them on down. Oh yeah. Okay, so you see the handles on. You kind of see inside. The drawer, I got debris and everything in there. So for that, all we're gonna just simply do, use the home vacuum. And we got that cleaned up. Okay, folks, so that's that part right there. I'm going to go on and make progress. Yeah, it looks great. I got 4 of them done and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna make progress and go and get the rest and I'll get back with y'all. Okay, so folks, I'm finishing up. I'm doing the dummy drawers right in front of the sink here. Now, you will find a little difficulty in putting the screws on the handles that go here. I got the one attached on, so what I just did, I got a short screwdriver here, but it was still a little difficult to get up under. I got that side done with it, this side is a little difficult. So the side is difficult because of the sink being there. The other side is no problem to get to. So I'm going to do it. I got the screw started, so I'm going to stick my finger back here. Since I can't really fit the screwdriver back there, I ain't got something small enough to fit back there. And I'm going to just start tightening it down. There you go. And it lined up with that side. I got that screw in there already. And just push it in. Take my little snub nose screwdriver back there. I got room for it. And then start tightening down that side. Sure, yeah. All right. Yeah. Voila, it's done. Okay, folks, so I got all of that done. So all I gotta do now is just clean up my shavings that are on the floor. I hope that they helped y'all out some. Kind of show you around real quick what I did get done here.